You know the kiss. Two lovers draped in gold, lock and eternal embrace. But what if that gold is more than decoration? What if Gustav Klimt used it as a code, a way to speak about power, desire, the sacred hidden within the sensual? He turned shimmering surfaces into messages, and every line of gold became a question about what art and beauty could dare to show. Vienna around 1900s was a city of contradictions. Freud was writing about the unconscious, Mahler was changing music, and society was fascinated by what lay beneath appearances. Klimt, trained as a classical decorator, began his career painting ceiling and allegories for the empire, the kind of respectable art the establishment, just loved. But he grew restless. In 1897, he helped found the Vienna Secession, a group that broke away from the academy to explore symbolism, dreams, and human emotion. Their motto was simple: to every age its art, to every art its freedom. In 1903, Klimt traveled to Ravenna and stood before the glittering Byzantine mosaics of San Vitale. Gold everywhere, flat, eternal, radiant. He returned to Vienna transformed, completely new person. Gold had once belonged to saints and icons, but Klimt used it to sanctify the human body. In his paintings, the sacred and the sensual merged until you could no longer tell them apart. His so-called golden phase, roughly between 1901 and 1909, fused ancient mosaic techniques with modern erotism. In works like The Kiss, the gold wraps the figures like a halo and the shroud. Look closely. Behind the pattern, there are bare feet on solid ground, fingers clutching, faces pressing, together a moment of fragile humanity under the illusion of eternity. Klimt's women shocked his contemporaries because they weren't passive muses. They were powerful, self-possessed, often unsettling. In Judith I from 1901, the biblical heroine who killed Holofernes appears half-smiling, triumphant, erotic, and unapologetic. Viewers at the 10th Secession exhibition were outraged. Critics called it indecent, unable to reconcile biblical virtue with visible desire. Oh my God. In Danae from 1907, the myth of Zeus as a shower of golden rain became a metaphor for transcendence and female pleasure. Her body glows inwards, and if she is experiencing a divine revelation through intimacy itself. These paintings weren't created to shock for the sake of scandal. They were explorations of psychology, how desire, beauty, and spirituality coexist in the same human experience. Klimt's personal world was as modern as his art. His lifelong partner, Emilie Flöge, was a designer who created free-flowing dresses that rejected corsets and any type of restraints. Her aesthetic of liberation mirrored Klimt's. They embodied a new idea of freedom, art and life breaking from convention. Among his most famous work is Adele Bloch-Bauer, painted in 1907. Adele was an intellectual and a central figure in Vienna's Jewish cultural circles, and according to many, Klimt's muse and possibly his lover. The portrait is covered in gold leaf and symbols drawn from Egyptian, Greek, and Byzantine art. It's both ornamental and psychological, a woman dissolving into a field of pattern yet remaining intensively alive. During World War II, the painting was seized by the Nazis. Decades later, Adele's niece, Maria Altmann, fought to have it returned, a landmark case in art restitution. In 2006, it was sold to Ronald Lauder for about $135 million and now hangs in New York Gallery. The gold in that painting is no longer just divine. It's a memory of survival, a testament to endurance. So what does Klimt's gold really mean? Some art historians see it as a camouflage, a dazzling surface that made erotic subjects acceptable. Others read it as a bridge between mortal and the eternal, where skin and spirit shimmer together. Klimt himself said little about his intentions. He preferred ambiguity, letting viewers find their own meanings. But the code is there: ornament and flesh, sacred and sensual, side by side. It's the tension, the shimmer between ecstasy and serenity that keeps his paintings alive. Klimt died in 1918, the same year the Austro-Hungarian Empire fell apart. But his art still feels so modern, bold, intimate, defiant. He took the language of the sacred and gave it to the body. He painted desire as divine. And I mean, like, it is divine in a way, right? And in doing so, he showed that gold doesn't have to belong to heaven. It can also belong to us. Did you enjoy this episode? Subscribe for more. Remember, art is everywhere, and start decoding the art world with us.